and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Lauren Nelson.
And I'm Dean O'Lally. Today we're coming to you from a shop in Sapulpa. It's called Little Bit of Country.
And this is such a cute place. And it's located in the heart of the downtown Sapulpa area on Route 66. The Western and rustic home furnishing store has been in business since 1992. We'll show you around throughout the show.
But first, we're going to go from one sweet spot to another. If you don't have plans for Valentine's Day, guess what? We are here to help.
How about a romantic getaway to Ardmore Shiloh Morning Inn? Shelley Mills shows us around.
Todd and Susan Yeager have learned the importance of getting away, relaxing, and reconnecting.
It's the place to come to disconnect from your hectic life.
Here at the Shiloh Morning Inn, they are able to do just that.
My priority is for someone to be able to come and really let go of their normal life.
With 9 guest rooms and 73 acres to roam, the secluded inn is a calm, quiet place to get away.
I like the setting with the trees, and it's peaceful to me to be able to step outside and walk around and not hear traffic.
There are 5 rooms in the main house, 4 cottages close by. All have been updated in recent years to give this inn an elegant feel.
We are not a country inn, and I don't mean that as a negative. This is a luxury, romantic place.
Yeah.
Shiloh Morning Inn is an adults-only bed and breakfast. Everything here is focused on helping couples connect with each other.
Some places have a big table and dining room, everybody's together. Here at the Shiloh Morning Inn, our focus is in couples. So we have tables for 2 in our dining room. So if you want to sit and chat with another couple, you can, but it's not forced conversation.
David and Jessica Fowl have worked hard to make this a beautiful, relaxing place. Jessica has handpicked most of the art and worked with a nearby gallery to feature other selections. David is a chef. He creates the 3-course breakfast guests enjoy each morning. He also has a special menu available for those wishing to have a romantic dinner.
And so it's a room service, kind of a pampering type of thing, and so you don't have to go out.
A special feature guests love are these cookies, a secret recipe the Fowls bought with the inn.
But we have guests that come in to say, I've heard about the cookies, where are the cookies?
There are no clocks in the rooms, and they encourage you to put your phone away and enjoy the walking trails, the animals, and other parts of nature that surround you as you reconnect with the one you love.
A place like this will give you a chance to step back, put all that stuff away for a little bit, and just be yourself, be with your spouse, and have some good quality time together.
We hope that people will find a sense of calmness here, rekindle romance.
Near Ardmore, Shelley Mills, Discover Oklahoma.
The Shiloh Morning Inn is located at 2179 Ponderosa Road in Ardmore. You can read more about activities, dining, and special packages on their website, shilohmorning.com. And as you head north back from the inn, there's a must-stop location for anyone with a sweet tooth.
Now, if you're thinking about giving chocolate for Valentine's Day, or any day, which is fantastic, by the way, you might want to consider Oklahoma's Bedre chocolate.
I did my share of sampling when I was there to check it all out. Let's take a look. This time of year, there's no better way to show someone you're sweet on them than gifting Bedre Fine Chocolates.
Bedre Fine Chocolate is fine chocolate. We just love what we do here, and we make a really excellent high-end gourmet chocolate. We do a lot of handcrafting. We have full automation, but we also do handcrafted products. So we have that uniqueness to it. We put together our own combination of recipes for our centers. So we use the not flavorings for our fruit centers, like strawberry and orange and raspberry, but it actually comes from a fruit. And so we have other mixes that we put together, and that's, I think, what makes it really special.
Here at the retail store, you can find the best assortment of the handcrafted chocolate, along with some products you won't find anywhere else.
Mainly in the retail store, you really get to see the whole full array of all the gift baskets that we have. And then we have a lot of gift packaging, like if you want to buy the chocolate bars in all flavors, there's several combinations of gifting that you can do that in. We also have in the chocolate case, we make a lot of things that we just don't package and retail, that you would find in a retail store, but you'd be able to get it here.
While you're here, watch the sweet treats being made from the viewing window.
We have a huge glass wall, that we call it, that you can watch production.
Being in the production room reminds me of the I Love Lucy episode where Lucy and Ethel are working at the chocolate factory stealing candy straight off the conveyor belt. We promise we didn't snag any samples from here, but how could you resist when you step into the retail store? There's something for everyone. Fruit-filled, chocolate-covered nuts, milk, dark or white chocolate, they have it all.
We put things in it with nuts and crunchy stuff and pecans and coconut, and I don't know, we make a lot of great stuff. Bedre has been making the chocolate-covered crisp for more than 30 years. So I would say that, you know, we have perfected the art of the chocolate-covered potato crisp. And then, of course, we added the corn twist, which in the white fudge is just amazing. People just absolutely go crazy over it.
During holidays, they have special items you can order.
Our signature for Valentine's is our chocolate-covered strawberries. I mean, they're the largest strawberry that you can get during that time of year. They're long-stemmed. We sell them in a pack of 6.
When you're buying for your Valentine, be sure to make a trip to Bedre Fine Chocolates in Davis, right off of I-35, to grab a sweet treat for your sweetheart.
Get to come here and actually see the chocolate, you know, being made, and just, you know, visit the store and really see all that we do make. People can come in, buy gift baskets and chocolates, you know, just out of the case. There's plenty to see and taste and enjoy.
You can check out the Bedre Chocolate Factory from a viewing window inside the Chickasaw Travel Stop at exit 55 on I-35. They're open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. 7 days a week. For a list of retailers that carry Bedre chocolate all across Oklahoma, visit their website, bedrechocolates.com.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
You see the surprise and the amazement and the wonder in their eye.
A Child's Paradise will show you what they love about this stop in Tulsa.
It's a lost art, I think, or a lost practice.
And we're taking a trip to Stillwater, where they're doing their best to bring back letter writing.
To me, Waving Wheat is part of the state song. I'm proudly from Oklahoma and trying to do my part to make it a better state to live in.
Plus, Oklahoma pride from small business owners. See what they're whipping up at this Norman hotspot a little bit later, right here on Discover Oklahoma. Great travel tips anytime, like Discover Oklahoma on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Gather around and go for a ride through Oklahoma's all-new travel guide. See art, culture, big city venues, blazing neon, flavorful menus. Find a cabin where you can unwind. Grab your travel guide and see what you find.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from Route 66 in Sapulpa at a shop called Little Bit of Country, a great place for all sorts of rustic decor. After you come here to decorate your home, you might want to take the little lady in your life to see something a little more her size.
That's right. Julie Chin checks out a place that little girls are sure to love. It's called My Little Dollhouse, and it's in Tulsa.
Once upon a time, in an Oklahoma town not so far away, sat a tiny kingdom created for prince and princesses to play.
I love My Little Dollhouse.
It is like living in a little girl's fantasy. It really is like you're inside of My Little Dollhouse.
My Little Dollhouse is a South Tulsa party and public play space where make-believe is serious business.
It's an experience, and that is what's so unique and so special about this place.
This is a fantasy world designed for kids ages 12 months to 12 years.
We love coming here. It's easy, it's inexpensive, it's fun, there's great things to play with, good for my baby little girl, my 4.5-year-old girl, and my 2.5-year-old son.
Children play by the hour, and there's a lot to keep them busy.
We open up our gadget garden, our tea room, our royal nursery. We open up our dress-up closet that has everything they could think of, the crowns, the accessories, anything that they could possibly imagine to dress up as.
The amount of dress-up clothes they had really blew me away, because there's 5 or 6 copies of each character. Boy stuff too, like swords and masks, capes, so he can participate.
Kids love the live characters too. My Little Dollhouse rotates through about 16 different characters that include everyone from Frozen favorites to Snow White.
You see the surprise and the amazement and the wonder in their eye to get to play with someone they've watched on TV for so long. They know all about this character and they get to play with them.
They always have a different princess,
always different princess dresses. So even though it's the same place you come to, every time you come here, it's a different experience.
The princesses not only play, they dance, have tea parties, paint nails, and hold story times.
Once May hits on Fridays, we offer 30-minute free public reading time. So the princess will come in and they'll read a magical story, followed by a public playtime if they so wish to stay.
There are public playtimes each week. You can find the schedule on the My Little Dollhouse website and Facebook page. Birthday parties are a big deal too, and boy do they give you the royal treatment.
We can do a birthday girl coronation where we induct the birthday girl into the princess kingdom, and it's done by their character of choice. They get a sash that's signed by their princess, and then they get their own crown right in front of everybody. And they do a special dance with the princess, and so it's super special for the kids to come here and have a birthday party that they'll always remember.
And the folks at My Little Dollhouse have thought of everything. While the kids have their prince and princess tea parties, the adults have a full coffee and tea bar of their own.
So you can just get a cup of coffee, sit down, relax while your kid is having fun and you know they're safe.
Parents get engaged, the kids get engaged, everyone's having a good time, and for just that hour, nothing else exists. We're all here having a beautiful time with our favorite princess, and we ourselves are princesses. What can be more extraordinary than that?
My Little Dollhouse, a family business focused on living happily ever after.
I hope my mom brings me back here again.
In Tulsa, I'm Julie Chin, Discovering Oklahoma.
My Little Dollhouse is located at 3017 East 91st Street in Tulsa. Check out their website or Facebook page for details on booking a playtime or private party. Now, it's not too far a drive from that particular Tulsa location to a little shop in Stillwater.
You're right. If you head about an hour west of here, you'll find yourself at Typo Market, and trust me, it's worth the trip. Near downtown Stillwater sits a quaint little shop full of specialty paper goods, gifts, and more. Let's check out Typo Market.
Typo Market is a home goods store, technically office supply store.
We have a lot of gift
store probably is a good one for
Yeah, I think that's what it's kind of evolved to. There's a lot of gifts, home goods. We have a bunch of kitchen stuff. It's hard to put it all into one
title.
Word. Yeah.
Started out with office supplies and cards, and then just expanded, so we have a ton of stuff now.
The four women behind the shop, three sisters and their mom, got the idea from a long-standing love for all things paper and the desire to keep the tradition of handwritten notes alive.
My mom is super organized, and she's the mastermind behind the whole thing. My mom will tell you that the reason we started it was because we were obsessed with office supplies when we were growing up. And we used to pass around this notebook with our grandma, and Mom and the girls and I used to pass it around, mail it to each other all the time, and it's kind of along the same idea. It's nice to receive something and be able to keep something, paper and handwritten, that shows all the love and effort. We really want to have that sense of family with each other, but also with our community, so we try really hard to get to know people when they walk in the door and see repeat customers, and supporting other small local businesses like family.
Here at Typo Market, there's everything you need to give a great gift. You can find something for just about anyone on your list, whether they're 2 or 102.
We have a bunch of like blankets, pillows, a bunch of home good gifts, things like that.
Candles.
Oh yes, a bunch of candles. Mugs.
Home goods, so anything you can decorate your home with. Kids stuff, pet stuff.
We have some wedding gifts, like a wedding gift area. I think she kind of started like a party planning area. We have cute little paper cups and plates, and just that you could decorate your party with.
But what's a gift without a great card to go with it?
We try to stay away from the types of cards that you can find anywhere.
They're like funny, not traditional type cards that, like, we like funny, well, I like funny cards. And a lot of them are funny, just different.
And we like to use local artists too whenever we can. So if we find a local artist that makes cards, we have a couple in here, then we'll sell their cards, and they're usually awesome.
And with a deep-seated love for office supplies, you can bet you'll find lots of neat things to make your workplace stand out.
Definitely office supplies, but not traditional office supplies. We obviously have staplers and stuff like that, but notebooks, planners. A lot of our stuff is focused around the same idea, like journaling and sending cards to each other and keeping intentional thoughts and planning and not getting lost in a world of technology.
The next time you're in need of a gift for a loved one or you want to drop them a special note, head to Typo Market in Stillwater.
Mom, she loves receiving gifts in the mail or cards in the mail. And so I think she kind of wanted to keep that alive and not just so much technology, but keeping the paper good part of it alive.
Yeah, it's a lost art, I think, or a lost practice. It's nice to receive a piece of paper in the mail, not just something on the computer.
The Typo Market is located at 123 East 9th Avenue in Stillwater. They're open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays.
Coming up on Discover Oklahoma.
As you can tell the difference between something made by a machine or bought at the store as opposed to what you find here.
Made from scratch and served up daily, why you will want to stop off at this Norman location.
The fried chicken and the fried catfish are the best in the ground, the best in the state.
And they have staked their claim. We check out if they're ready to back it all up. Still to come right here on Discover Oklahoma.
Gather around and go for a ride through Oklahoma's all-new travel guide. See art, culture, exciting venues, blazing neon, flavorful menus. Find a cabin where you can unwind. Grab your travel guide and see what you find.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from Route 66 in Sapulpa, where we're taking a look around a shop called Little Bit of Country. You can sure get that Western look for your home in this place.
And if you stop off at a hot spot in Norman, you are sure to fill up with some sweet treats and a really good meal. Quinn Tran takes us to Waving Wheat Bakery and Bistro.
Step inside Waving Wheat Bakery and Bistro. Right away, there's a sense of warmth and the smell of baked bread.
As you can tell the difference between something made by a machine or bought at the store as opposed to what you find here.
John Collins is the chef and owner of Waving Wheat. The name honors his Oklahoma roots.
To me, Waving Wheat is part of the state song. I'm proudly from Oklahoma and trying to do my part to make it a better state to live in. I love nothing more than to see the smiling faces of people enjoying things that I've made.
Healthy, bread's fantastic. We buy all our bread from here. Make the best sourdough bread in the world here.
That's good, huh?
Yeah.
What we have in here is a 6-year-old wild starter from yeast that I captured here in Norman, Oklahoma.
Collins produces his own starter and yeast for the sourdough. It's a daily labor of love using simple ingredients, no preservatives.
By giving it flour and water every day, you can cultivate the flavor, and the longer you have it, the more flavor develops, and ours is about 6 years now. When you taste the bread, it's worth all the work.
Waving Wheat opened in 2012 as a small bakery. It soon expanded into a bistro. The menu includes sandwiches, salads, breakfast served all day, and of course, plenty of pastries.
My favorite thing here are their scones. I think they make the best scones I've ever had in my life. Those scones, I don't know how they do it. They're like light and fluffy, but scone-like at the same time. It's magic. I love it.
The kolaches are really great. They're made from our soft white dough, and so it's already an enriched dough that's very nice and supple. The cheese filling is a cheesecake filling that we make in-house and use for our cheesecakes as well. And then the fruit fillings we make in-house.
At Waving Wheat, everything is made from scratch. Customers can see and taste the difference. Open Tuesday through Saturday, this is the bistro worth stopping in to enjoy fresh bread, pastries, local art, and more. In Norman, Oklahoma, Quinn Tran, Discover Oklahoma.
Waving Wheat Bakery and Bistro is located at 125 North Porter in Norman. They're open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Friday. They close at 2 p.m. on Saturdays and are also closed Sunday and Monday.
Up next on Discover Oklahoma.
If I was a breakfast eater, I'd probably eat here 3 times a day. It's amazing.
We are headed to a must-stop spot in Sallisaw. See what they're serving up and why you will want to make this drive when Discover Oklahoma continues.
Explore new horizons in your free Oklahoma Outdoor Guide. Get the excitement rolling. Reawaken your sense of adventure. Discover totally unexpected thrills. Order your free Oklahoma Outdoor Guide today at travelok.com.
We have really enjoyed ourselves taking a look around at this sweet little shop on Route 66 called Little Bit of Country.
But now we're going to make a beeline for Sallisaw. There's a restaurant there you have got to try. I love this place. Come along with me now to Ruger's Grill.
I love to cook. Taking care of people is kind of my nature, so put them together and you get to take care of a whole lot of people.
That sums up Tana's passion for opening Ruger's Grill. Since August of 2017, the restaurant has been part of downtown Sallisaw's growth. It all begins every morning, of course, with breakfast, which is served until 11.
We sell a lot of the ham steaks and stuff like that, you know, because they are very large. And omelets, we sell a lot of omelets. French toast, that's a big deal.
I think it's a big deal that Ruger's is open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday, except Sunday when they close at 2. They have a rather large menu too, but
we're known for our steaks. We serve a lot of steaks. On Friday night we have steak and lobster, and we do a lot of grilled shrimp. We do salmon. We offer that only on Friday nights for our lobster, but we sell a lot of them. And they come back for them, so I guess they love them.
I certainly loved the ribeye. It was delicious. They also serve a 6 and 12-ounce sirloin, as well as a New York strip. Now for lunch,
we do wraps, and everybody loves our chicken wraps, club wraps, but we do a lot of burgers. It's really weird because there's not like one thing that stands out. It'd be like one day everybody come in, they'll order nothing but chicken fried steaks. Next day everybody comes in, they order nothing but burgers.
The food is awesome. Ever since she opened, we eat here. If I was a breakfast eater, I'd probably eat here 3 times a day. It's amazing.
we did run into customers who eat at Ruger's more than once a day. Now, all the recipes come from Tana's imagination, and as much as possible, everything is from scratch and made with love. But as much hard work goes into making the restaurant successful, Tana and her crew enjoy it all.
We have fun. We have a good time here. We really do. Like I said, we have a good time in our kitchen.
And the secret to the restaurant's popularity and the success thus far?
We're consistent. That's what they like. You know, everything's consistent. So, and I think that's a must when you're serving the public, because they don't want to come in one time and it be one way and come in another time and it be another way. You know what I'm saying? They want to know what they're going to get when they come in. So consistency is very important.
The fried chicken and the fried catfish are the best around, the best in the state. Quality food, reasonably priced. It's great atmosphere, a great place to come and eat lunch or dinner.
The crispy chicken salad is by far one of my favorite. I love her regular chicken salad also. The stuffed bell peppers, the patty melt. I could go on and on. We eat everything here.
It's difficult not to enjoy great food and a wonderful atmosphere where the owner of a restaurant loves cooking and loves people. Such is the case at Ruger's Grill in Sallisaw.
Just good food. A lot of home cooking, you know, a lot of people like that. You know, they like the home cooking, I guess you'd say. Because we're like a steakhouse, but we're still down-to-earth home cooking.
And no matter where your next road trip takes you, the Discover Oklahoma Dining Guide will help you find a great place to eat. Just log on to our website, travelok.com, and click Request Free Brochures to get your copy.
A huge thank you to the fine folks here on Route 66 in Sapulpa at Little Bit of Country for hosting us this week. You'll find them at 124 East Dewey Street. They're open 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Tuesday through Friday. They close at 3:30 on Saturday and are also closed Sunday and Monday. Take a look at their website, littlebitofcountryok.com, or check them out on Facebook for more information.
And coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, we're checking out a special exhibit at the American Banjo Museum, The Life and Legacy of Jim Henson.
And I'm headed to my hometown of Lawton to visit one of my very favorite Mexican food restaurants next week right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma.